Oh, and welcome to the return of the Digital Pollution Podcast as we've been off for a few weeks. You have myself and, of course, my co host Cub.
Yes, we are back,
We are
and
indeed.
yeah, and I had to re-release one of my videos
Uh,
as usual.
yes, I did notice.
Yeah, because this time uh, it's not longer as usual. This time it's shorter.
Is it?
Yes,
Well, I.
didn't you didn't you recognize that there were two movies I didn't talk about? That from Brian Usna, the Silent Night, Deadly Night ones,
I didn't notice, to be honest, Cub. I didn't notice.
because the last version of this review had the complete Silent Night, Deadly Night section in it, because Usna directed two of the five movies.
All right.
Back then there were not even five, there were even more, because there was also a remake. And now there is a second remake. And so I decided, instead of including the second remake into the Brian Usna retrospective, because it has nothing to do with Brian Usna. This new remake that comes out on December this year, by the way.
I wasn't even aware.
Yeah, so I decided, instead of putting that in there and confusing the people even more, because it was already a much too long section for a Brian Usna retrospective, because there were already 6 movies I was talking about, where 4 have nothing to do with Brian Usna. And now I had to talk about a 5th one that has nothing to do with him in the same review. And so I thought it makes sense to cut it out of the review and make a separate video on it. Because this year, the Christmas falls on my birthday. No, on a Wednesday, like my birthday, and also, yeah, Christmas falls on a Wednesday,
Ah,
and Christmas
cool.
Christmas always falls on the, so Christmas, New Year's Day, New Year, here the last day on the year. What is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
called?
New Year's Eve, when we do the
New Year's
podcast and
Eve
whatnot, yeah.
and my birthday, they always fall on the same day. Yeah, because they're exactly number 7 part away. My birthday is on the 3rd, Christmas is on 24, and New Year on 31, and so it's exactly the
Yeah, yeah.
7 and the multipliers of 7, and so this year everything falls on a Wednesday.
Wow.
And to kind of celebrate that, I decided to put the Silent Night review, because it's a Christmas review.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put it on this Wednesday, on Christmas, on yeah, on Christmas.
Well, that makes more
And
sense, doesn't
so
it? So, yeah.
yes, I thought something heartwarming like the family-friendly Silent Night, Deadly Night series is exactly the right thing for for Christmas, or don't you think so?
Well, definitely, yeah. A
So
bit of
that people,
Yuletide horror. Yes, why not?
yes, so that people can't complain that I don't make Christmas reviews or something like that.
Yeah. See?
So see the whole family sitting in front of the Christmas review. Then they can see Silent Night, Deadly Night, which got pulled out of the cinema back then, if you can remember.
I can indeed, yes, because of the all the angry parents in America and whatnot. Yes, I can remember all that.
Yeah, yeah, because it's
Portraying
also
Santa as a villain.
portraying. Yeah, even though that another movie made that a few years before without any problems.
Well,
I think Black Christmas, I think was the name of the other one.
Well,
that
we've had a
already
couple of killer
portrays.
Santas, haven't we? There's one in the oh fucking hell, Tales from the Crypt, the story with Joan Collins. That's got a killer
Yeah,
Santa in as well, I think, if I remember right.
yeah, yeah. But that was after that, I think.
No, that was 1972, I think. Tales from the Crypt was.
Was it a cinema release?
Yeah. Well, it was.
Is
It
it
was.
Tales from the
It was in
Crypt?
Europe and England anyway. I'm not sure about America, but I assume so.
Yeah, whatever. It made it still its money from mouth, good word of mouth. It, the movie itself is so kind of okay. It's not super special or something like that.
Yeah, it's just a standard horror movie. Yeah.
It's okay. It's really it's not ultra gory or it is unusual brutal because the Santa is raping or trying to rape the mother before he slits her throat. So this is kind of unusual. But besides that, it's kind of by the numbers horror flick.
Well, there was so many of them back then in the early '80s, weren't there? So many
Yeah, I would
slasher
even
movies.
say, yeah, it's a little, it's better than most than many of them. It's clearly um, um, what you say. It's over the middle
Yeah,
ground.
a cut
It's a
above.
little bit a cut above. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, a cut above. Uh, um, it had also some original kills uh, with the one with the reindeer, where here the woman gets stacked
On the
on
antlers.
the yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Fucking hell. I haven't seen that movie for a while.
Yeah, you get a reminder on Christmas on with my review.
Indeed.
I have to I have to wait till the new remake comes out. It's supposed to come out 12th of December, and I hope I get my hands on it in time because it seems to be a really small release,
Well, that's not a
a
bad
low
thing.
budget. Yeah, they just released a trailer, a teaser. And in the teaser, you only see how Santa gets dressed up. But that's it. You don't see anything, any scene from the movie or something like that.
Yeah, well.
And this is the only thing that exists. And this movie is supposed to come out in a month. And you have only this 30-second teaser of it.
Yeah, well. It's probably not getting a huge release, like you say, so.
Yeah, but it also already got bad reviews
Well, what
because
modern
I
movies
think
don't?
yeah, but I think some critics saw it on festivals or whatever, and they already gave it rented on it. It seems to be really garbage, but who knows? I have to wait and see.
Indeed.
Don't open till Christmas, as you know.
Yes. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, yes. Yes. God, they just.
Yeah,
Go on.
so I decided for the rest of the year to use more German tracks for my reviews.
Nice.
So till the end of the year, we get half of the reviews have German soundtracks.
Yeah. I quite liked today's song choice. I was quite into that.
Yeah, Böse Onkels is a forbidden band here in Germany. It's with forbidden, I mean they are so-called right-wing, what you call it. Uh, they sometimes are called Nazi band or whatever
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because they're
We've got a
often,
few of them in this country. Them type of bands.
yeah, but they aren't. The only thing that they do, they're often, but this band, since the 80s, by the way, they are on the blacklist. The MTV refused to play their music videos, and they don't only have one music video, by the way. And this is the one that they have is for this song that I used, and it's made by H.R. Giger himself.
Oh, cool.
He was the H.R. Giger, the guy from Alien.
Yeah, yeah. I know who he is, dude. Yeah.
He created the music video for this song, and it's the only music video that this band has. You can see it on my channel, on my music channel, because I released this version of the song. And it's really a special band. It's called Böse Onkels, which means evil uncles. And they often sing about pride to be a German, and often criticize the system that we are living in. And this is also a very critical song. It's called Dunkler Ort, a Dark Place. And the lyrics, in the lyrics, they say, this is a dark place because you are making it that.
Indeed.
Because of you. That how you are acting and how you are not, especially not acting. The things that you don't do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a very
ignorance.
punk sort of ethos.
Yeah, and the music video from Giga uses Alien Monster, a variation of it, of course, and but not the Alien Monster directly. It's create, but you can see his influence in the music video, and the music video itself shows typical German what white trash family, or what you call it.
Yeah,
this very poor family, and you see a girl, a woman, which is clearly not happy there, and you see where she lives, and also you see a little bit from the city, which is a dark place. A dark place because it's dirty and rubbish and things like that. And that's what this song is about. And it has probably one of the best lyrics ever. If you would understand the lyrics of this song, it's so awesome. They are on the point, like most of the songs from Böse Onkels. And these band, they were critical already, as I said, 40 years ago, more than 40 years ago. This is the biggest band, German band, in existence, which nobody is talking about or openly, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is a problem when you get blacklisted from the radio and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, and but they are so big. They have the biggest concerts. The concerts of them are so big, unbelievable, Jess. And it doesn't matter that nobody is allowed to talk about them here in TV or radio, never get played in the radio or TV, or nobody is allowed to talk about them. But there's the most successful German band ever
What the hell?
that is completely shadow band, like me. But they're the biggest band. But normally you would say, would you have ever thought that? Because the most popular German band is, of course, Scorpions internationally, or not?
Yeah, I'd say in certain circles, I would say that. Yeah, in some circles, I dare say.
Or you could say Rammstein, maybe.
Yeah, and the Can, which were fucking heavily influential on a lot of other bands.
And this is why
Tangerine
I hate
Dream.
Rammstein. Just the reason, the Böse Onkels is the reason why I can't stand Rammstein. I don't hate them, straight out hate them, Rammstein.
Oh, I do.
But
I fucking hate that band.
yeah, but my problem with Rammstein is Rammstein are the pretenders. They came after the Onkels, and they are portraying themselves constantly as these bad guys, or with the lyrics that are supposedly polarizing or whatever, but I don't know how you call it in English. They're making themselves bigger than they are,
Well, yeah.
presenting themselves, but they are just the bitches of the Onkels.
Well,
The Onkels are
the
they
thing
are
is, though,
true
that
giants that also they sing in clear German, the Onkels. And Rammstein, the style of Rammstein is a little bit different than the ones from the Onkels. For me, the style of Rammstein is much more posering. I can't describe it properly.
I know. I understand what you mean. That's one of the many
Yeah,
reasons I don't like them. One of many.
For me, they are the kind of pretenders, like Kiss or these bands, these wannabes. They
Hey,
want to be
Kiss
so
were good
bigger.
up until 1978.
No, but really, for me, this goes in the same vein. I don't hate them straight out, or would ever say I would never use a song of them. No. No, I have not really a problem with them. But for me, this is just a normal band. It's just a normal band that has one, two, or three decent songs, which
Yeah, they were a
I would
flash in the
also-
pan, dude. Rammstein were famous for 5 minutes, and it's all over.
Yeah, and but the Onkels, as I said, they are forever since they came out with the first album. They directly got branded as kind of right-wing Nazi whatsoever, because they dared not to make to make songs as I said, about real life issues, and for example, one of their first albums was called the Nette Mann, the nice man, but it was exactly the opposite what it meant, because it was the nice man from the next door, the Nette Mann from nebenan, and it had goes in the vein of Genie, if you understand what I mean.
Right, yeah.
Falco, which was also a kind of scandal back then, if you can remember. When it came out, was a kind of scandal, because it kind of was about a child murderer, or worse. Don't want to use this word here on the live stream.
I understand.
Yeah. And and so this was also kind of. I don't want to go too much into it, because I don't want to say something wrong here on the stream. But these were the beginnings back then, but they directly got branded, and if you understand what I mean, directly put into a corner, which they never could leave. That went even so far that they had the number one hit in Germany, and MTV just played the songs till the second song, and left out the number one because of the uncles. No, Jess, I'm serious. Have you ever heard that? Because you are a music guy. Normally, you should know that. You should know things like that.
There was a time in England when we had no number one, because in reality, number one was God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols. But everybody refused to play it, and that was the only week there was a blank spot at number one in the charts. But everybody knew it was God Save the Queen by the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, and we had exactly the same here with the uncles. They were so big here in Germany, and I'm pretty sure there still are. But since I don't go out anymore since 10 years or 20 years, so I have no idea what is going on out there. But in the time when I was when I was under the people, they were the secret number one. Every time when they released an album or single or whatever, it was people who knew. They knew this is number one normally, or this is very high up in the charts. Nobody is talking about it. They're skipping, and when I saw that. One time I saw it with my own eyes, because back then it was not so easy to watch something like MTV or even chart shows and so on. Mm-hmm. The TV was a different thing. Not every household could watch all the stations.
Yeah.
And not everyone had cable or satellite or whatever. This came later, and so it was a coincidence that I got it one time, that I saw the MTV charts that just went to number 2, and there was no number 1. Because it was the uncles.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it won't be the last time. I'm sure bands will be suppressed because of the fucking lyrics.
Yes, and do you know? This is the second time I'm talking about the uncles, but not. I mean, there's one time in one of my reviews where I talked about the uncles, and this is the first one time where I play music from the uncles. But the time before that where I talked about the uncles is with Alan Moore, with Watchmen.
Oh, okay.
Because one of the covers from the uncles, and this is a thing I discovered during making the retrospective on Alan Moore. When it came to Watchmen, I saw the original Watchmen cover of the comic book. Mm-hmm. And I thought, oh my God, I have this cover here at home in my CD collection, because it is the cover of one of the Uncle CDs. One of the LPs is the Watchmen cover with the watch, with the clock.
Yeah.
And when I bought it back then, I thought this is really cool. And I had no idea that this came from Watchmen. And so I mentioned it in my review, by the way.
I can't remember that far back.
Yeah, 2020. I think 2020, I made the Alan Moore, the V like Vendetta review. think 2020 or 2021, but I think 20. It's so long ago. Maybe
Indeed.
2021, but think this time. But I mention it in my review, and I show the covers. By the way, I show them next to each other that people can see that the original artwork from Alan Moore comic book and the ones from Uncles are kind of similar. Yeah. So this is really fascinating. This is kind of a very early connection that I had with the Uncles. They made, by the way, also a song about Freddy Krueger back then in the 80s. And the song is the lyrics of that is Freddy Krueger is a very good friend of mine. So they really and they made also a song about MTV. It's called No Amnesty for MTV. Because they
Interesting title.
Yeah, because MTV they called out all the prostitutes and but also the music channels like MTV and so on. They called them out as liars and frauds, and so of course they got never went from the blacklist ever.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they hate because of it as well.
As I said, they are so big that even a complete blacklisting, even you don't hear them in. I was the only DJ, one of the very few DJs back then when I was working as a DJ. I was known for playing the Uncles, even if I could get fired for it.
And so you should. That is your duty as a DJ.
Yes, and my boss back then was a Greek. He didn't allow me to play the Uncles, but when he recognized, but I played them anyway, and he saw that they were very popular. And then because I knew he was a very good businessman, and I knew he was. His business was the thing that came first for him.
Of course.
And thanks to that, he saw that it is a good thing that he still pretends that he can tell me, he can forbid me to play things. And when I play them anyway, that looks cool for the audience.
Yeah.
He got that. Because he's a businessman. And so I didn't get problems for it or something like that. But I was one of the very few DJs that did that. And
good. It's your duty as a DJ to play these things.
Yeah, I know. And nowadays, of course, I don't care. We don't have any DJs anymore. I say every time when I hear something from these new so-called DJs, I have no idea. They don't even know the original songs. They play these versions, these remake of remake and stupid versions of songs. And when the funniest thing is when they try to make a 70s themed evening or 80s themed or 90s themed.
The worst kind of night.
Yeah, and they had no idea what was going on back then in these times, and which songs were really popular and which songs were even back then sucked even back then, and they just use CD collections. Here you know them, sampler, whatever.
Yeah.
Just play them and think, oh, I'm cool because I'm playing old song.
That's
But
yeah, but that's not the mark of a DJ. That's a fucking jukebox, not a DJ.
yeah, and these songs, most of the time, were the wrong versions. Because, yeah, even if there was a song that was very popular in 1980 or 1990 or whatever, there was still the one awesome version of it that normally only somebody from that time knew about. He, and you, it's not just the version that you were lucky to get on the stupid sampler, and many times it's not even the original version. It's some even a sample of it or whatever. It's just horrible. They have just so and also they have no idea how to mix these old songs.
Yeah, see.
That's also so horrible that then you hear sometimes when they try to make these themed evenings, then you hear a mix. So the songs hear the order and whatever that they don't fit at all. They have no because they didn't think it through before making something like that. To think about which song.
Dude, you fucking have to. I mean, fucking, when I was doing like electronic and big beat sort of stuff, when I was DJing that, I used to have a week of planning, so my set was perfect. I used to fucking rehearse it, find out, then I'll change my mind in the week and go, no, I think I'll put that little bit of that in there instead of that, and swap it around a bit until I was happy. But fucking hell, it used to take at least a week to get a good set prepared, which nicely flowed from beginning to end.
Yeah, and you can bet your ass that I planned everything that I made there also, at least most of the time.
Yeah, you have to, man.
Yeah, because, but as I said, even without planning, somebody who is not from the time has not really an idea which songs back then normally you would play after another and which would flow and so on, if you understand what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, dude, yeah.
You really have to be from that time that you kind of really can do an evening like that that is themed from that.
Yeah.
And but most of the DJs aren't, of course. They are young people, 15, 18, 20, 25, 30. So they have no idea. No idea. The only thing that they know from then is just from hearsay and so on. Yeah. It's horrible. So don't miss Go Out at all. I can tell you, because every time I got shocked to hear that.
To hear these low quality fucking jukebox DJs. Oh dear.
Yeah,
There's nothing worse than a bad DJ as well.
Yeah, I can tell you. Yeah, and as I said, Onkels, the band from today, is my favorite band. By the way, my personal favorite band.
Why not?
Uh,
Well, like I say, I was quite interested in that song you played. It's like, yeah, I quite like this. I may even check out the Lone Wolf Club and listen to it properly.
Yeah, and I kind of know everything from them. But there are, of course, much bigger fans from the Onkels than me, even here in this town. Original Onkels fans, because I came late to the party. I'm an Onkels fan since mid 80s. So I'm kind of late, if you understand.
It doesn't matter when you discover these artists. It doesn't matter when.
Yeah, because the real hardcore Onkels fans, as I said, they were much earlier into it. and they know the songs, even very early ones, and I
Well, yeah, that's
kind of
what fans are like, dude.
yeah, and but the very early ones from the uncles uh, are good. They're very good, but I really like them from the time mid 80s to up to the 90s, to the whole 90s, uh, uh, mid 90s, I would say. Mid
Yeah,
80s
Cub,
to
Cub.
mid 90s.
When was that song released? What you used today?
This song was is from 1990, 1990 or 1991, I
Yeah, I was
think.
gonna say it sounded very early '90s.
Yeah. This is very early 90s, but I don't want to say something wrong. It could also be 89.
Yeah,
But
yeah, it had
but
that
if I
sort of
would,
sound. Yeah,
yeah, but it's this time. I'm pretty sure because this song back then was a new song. I was already Uncle's fan in this time, and this was the new album of them with this song. And it has a music video. First time ever that they had a music video. But they had never one before and never one after. And this the studio albums of them are brilliant, of course, but they're better even known for their live appearances.
yeah, yeah.
The live albums, my very first uh, um, DVD that I bought is an Uncle's live concert
Nice.
DVD, and it's a double DVD of a concert of them with a kind of best of, but it's a special edition. It's a special thing where on one side you had the DVD of this disc, and on the other side you had the LP, and not the LP,
The audio,
yes, the
the audio, the CD version type of thing.
the CD. Yeah, it was a DVD CD where you have to flip the sides.
Ah, oh bloody hell! That is the early days of DVD. Jesus.
I have never in my life seen something like that before or after that.
Oh,
This is the only one from this sort that I have, and I have used it. I've watched I have watched the concert several times, of course, both CDs, DVDs, and I have also used both of these DVDs as normal CDs to play them.
yeah. It's unusual to have a DVD on one side and an audio CD on the other. That is unusual. But I can remember the early
This is
days of DVD when films, one half of the movie was on one side of the disc, and then you had to turn the disc over and fucking play the other half of the movie.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
me Goodfellas DVD, the first one of those I bought, I think that was like that. I even think maybe the Tim Burton Batman movie was also like that as well. I think.
Would be. Uh, Maybe. Because I have never seen that before. Never, ever. This is the only one time where I've seen that, and I have this one, as of course, because I bought it back then. I think I paid for it. What did I pay for it? Was 50 bucks, I think. But it's too long ago. But it didn't matter because I wanted it urgently. I'm a huge Uncles fan, as I said, and yeah. But the newer stuff of them, I didn't follow them till today, uh, because and early 2000s, I had problems, as you know, personal problems, and so I didn't of this is one of my hobbies that I didn't follow through back then. And yeah, but it doesn't matter. I could catch up anytime, and I'm happy with the because there was a time where they were broken up
All
as
right,
a
yeah.
band, I think, and then they came together again. I think this is something that I got, but I didn't really follow it because I I am not I'm not the typical Onkels fan.
You're not a typical anything, Cub.
Yeah, but that is also kind of a problem that I didn't have a group where all are on the same page, and because I was always didn't fit in, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah. There was me and a bunch
And
of rockers in high school who all hung around together. All those metalheads.
yeah, and the thing is really when you don't have that, then and also I thought there was really a time where I was so just into Uncle's music that I really thought, okay, I have to kind of slow down a little bit on it because it's really it can really be
Oh
addictive.
yeah, that. I know you don't have this. It's called a passion. I know that doesn't compute in your brain, but that's what it is, Cub. It's a passion for things.
Yeah, and so I was I didn't have Uncle's T-shirt or whatever, and didn't go to the concerts even if I urgently wanted to. But the first time where we wanted to go to the concert, an evening before that, we were camping here with my brother and his friends. Were also all into Uncles, and we wanted to go to the concert first time. And but the stupid fuck, the evening before, he damaged his car, his BMW.
Oh fucking hell, that's not cheap.
Yeah, and in front of our eyes, by the way. It was so really like because, as I said, next day we want to go to the concert all together, and but evening before we were, as I said, we were camping, and then a friend had something with his heart,
Fucking
and so he
hell.
had to be rushed to the hospital. But when they were at the hospital, it was kind of nothing. And when they came back, my brother seemed to be so upset or whatever. And also, this friend had also his girlfriend with him, and there seemed to be an argument in the car or whatever. And so he put it directly to the tree
Fuck
shortly
me.
before he arrived to us, and we could see it.
Oh dear.
It was so bizarre. And also on this stupid evening, I also fell from here, what you call it, from the trees here, from Evil Dead here, the things that that come to life.
The branches.
The, the things in the ground from a tree. What
The
you
roots.
call it?
The roots.
Roots, yeah. Some stupid roots or whatever. It was really like Evil Dead, yeah, like in Evil Dead. Like it came out of the ground that I fall over it. It was also dark and damaged my foot so badly that I couldn't walk anyway.
Fucking hell. I don't think God wanted any of you lot to go to this concert. Fucking hell, dude. That is just a string of bad luck moments, one after another.
The other assholes went there. They went there already and they went there after that. But that was the only time where I had the chance to go with that.
Fucking hell.
And I was the biggest fan of that was so mean. Never forget that.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, the lengths people all go to just not to be with you. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck me. That's a good story, dude. Why have you never told me this story before? Oh, fucking hell. Right, any of you video whiz kids out there, isolate that story and make some graphics.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's funny, dude, that is.
Yeah, and by the way, everybody who was in this moment at this place here with the camping and so on, you can see every one of them in my videos here in the videos that I made here, the tape videos.
Oh, it's those dudes, is it?
Yeah, those dudes and the guy here with the thing with his heart. He's a very good friend, Mark. What's his name?
Is that good of a friend? You can't remember his name. Well done, Cub.
No, I can remember his name. He was one of my best friends who died 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're getting older.
Yeah. It's really sad. Also today is the death day of my father.
Oh, right.
He died in 2017, but it's not his death day. It's the day when we got message of his death.
Yeah.
Because he died weeks before and was found today.
I'm with you. Yeah.
8 years ago, yeah. And but the thing is, it's just this uncle song. It reminds me. Just the memories come, but it's with many of Uncle songs. It's just.
I'm glad the memories came back so you can tell us that fun little story.
And the most famous song of Uncles is, by the way, it's called Memories. Yeah, it's their most famous song. It's an old song. It's one from the time before I was an Uncles fan. It was already a classic at the time when I became an Uncles fan. Mid-80s, this was already a classic of them.
I mean, the only song I know is like the old song called Memories, and I doubt it was a cover of that.
No, I'm translating everything here. Because, of course, it's not called Memories, but if you translate the title...
yeah, I'm with
you. It would be Memories, yeah. And also, and the lyrics are so brilliant of this song. of this memory song, because it was back then, already back then. This song was about that. There's somebody is asking, do you really think that everything could go on like it did forever? That we can always just drink and have fun and things like that? That we kind of are never going to grow up or something like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
already
I'm with you.
this.
I know of similar songs. Yes.
Yeah, and it was already about to that the good times are over, and that this is long ago. It shouldn't hang too much on the past, and the memories come from that he sings. I remember fondly about this time, a time that never goes away, that never leaves my mind. But I now have to live and go on. This is what the song is about.
Nice. I'll be back
Yeah.
in a moment.
Yeah. Oh, I could talk about the Onkels forever, because, as I said, it's my absolute favorite band, best German band ever, and yeah, we have very much in common. But because, like like me, yeah, they are also on the blacklist. Even if they are so good, and but the people who know about, but they are really big. They are not really a secret tip or something like that. They're really huge, big as a band, and also very successful, but still persona non grata. You are not really hearing much about them in the media and so on. And yeah. So, are you back?
I am indeed. And now I've got Elvis Presley's version of fucking memories in my brain now. For some fucking.
Hey, maybe I'm going to use more Onkel song in the future in my reviews. But the problem with Onkels is I would use them constantly. And I try not to use them, because if I would have to choose, I would use them for every review, because they're
Fucking
my
do it.
absolute favorite band.
Well, fucking do it then.
And so I kind of try to, okay, no, this is can't do that, because
Because
would
why?
go
You make the rules, dude.
only. Yeah, I make the rules, but the thing is, I don't want to be a one-trick pony.
Well,
I
it's
want
never stopped you until now.
no,
I'm
no,
only
but
joking.
no, but the thing is for me, using something like Onkels or Peter Gabriel or Pink Floyd, this is such an easy way. This is just a shortcut.
Yeah, but the thing is, though,
Of
dude,
course,
using that
no, of
German
course,
band, though, Cub, not many people outside of Germany may have heard of them. So you could be doing the world a favour. Like, I was impressed.
yeah,
I was thinking, fucking hell, I quite like this. What's this? You know, so you got me interested.
yeah. But as I said, for me, it and also it would push me. Maybe it would push me personally in a dark place.
I'm not saying use it for every video, obviously, but, you know, there's nothing
No,
wrong with
yeah,
sprinkling a little bit in here and there.
because I really try not to isolate myself too much from the rest of society.
I don't think
And
that's even possible, is it?
no, really, I'm serious. Because, as I said, I could listen to the uncles day and night, and also get really in this mood. Everything else sucks. This is the only thing, and so on, and I don't want that. I really want to be so open for other things as possible.
Yeah, we want your usual sunny outlook on life, eh, Cub?
Yeah, and but also to push it on the audience is also not really a thing I want to do. I really try to kind of be not a one-trick pony, as I said. I try scores. I try classical music. I also pop, rock, even heavy metal. Metal I would try if it fits sometimes on a review. I would try it. Yeah, for sure. And for me, it has also much to do with the review itself, because the title "Cup versus Society"
Which is true in more than one way. Yes.
Yes. This title just screamed for the Uncle song.
Why not?
And
I actually
especially for
understand
this
your
one.
logic for once.
Yeah, and especially for this one, because this one is a dark place. This is a dark place, and it has so much more meaning to it, because the song itself is called Dark Place. But it's not really about a dark place. It says in the lyrics that this is just a dark place because you are making it that. So it means this is not a dark place, but you are making it a dark place. And you can also interpret it or listen to it like, who is meant with that? Who is making it? Is this the one that is singing, or is this the one that you are seeing here in the video? Is she making it a dark place for herself, maybe? Or is it really the ugly place she lives in? But is the place the reason why she is unhappy?
Yeah.
But if you listen to the song clearly says this is a dark place because you are making it that. But that means also you have in your hand to change that.
Indeed, yes.
And so and then the thing with Brian Usner, of course, people can interpret that, oh, Brian Usner is making it a dark place
Well.
for all of us. But this is the funny thing about it.
I haven't even seen fucking half of the movies on that list.
Yeah. This is really, and it's so funny that he is the guy. Brian Usner is the guy who gets the Dark Place song.
I must admit though, the clips of the Book of the Dead thing, the Necronomicon, that looked bad good territory. That did. That looks a bit of a bad movie. It might be good in that sort of way.
As I said,
But
not
I
the
doubt
one
I will
from
ever get to
Usna.
watch it, to be honest. So
because here the guy who plays Lovecraft is a reanimator. Here, what's his name?
what's that? Sorry, Cub, I was reading the chat for a second. Say again.
The guy who plays Lovecraft is a reanimator himself. Here,
Jeffrey Combs.
Jeffrey Combs, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And for me, this is the
Coombs,
typical
Combs, how the fuck? I don't know how you say his name.
cheat package. Yusna, he's one of these guys who maybe have some interesting ideas or whatever, but can't really. The execution is not the thing that he is able to. To the realization itself, the ideas are interesting, good sometimes, but when it comes to the realization, he's not really a filmmaker.
No, no, dude. I sort of disagree. He's a competent filmmaker, but that's his limit as just being competent. He just knows setups, 1-2 shots, reverse shots, and a few things. He's very pedestrian. He's very safe in his filmmaking. There's nothing to set him apart from, say, I don't know, somebody who directs an episode of TV. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, and also with the scripts.
But they're not badly shot. You know what I mean? You can't say, "Oh fuck me, that looks terrible."
No, I mean that because he's also responsible for the scripts most of the time, and I would say Society is maybe the best example
Well,
for
I'll always
good,
defend that
for,
film.
yeah, for good intentions, but bad execution. Because he also wrote the script, as I said, and there's nothing. I know he wants to show that the rich people feeding on the poor. That's his intention.
Yeah, yeah.
That's his criticism.
That's the
But
overall,
how?
theme of
Yeah,
the movie.
but how he presents that in this story is just not. There's so much potential there.
There should have been less. There should have been less horror and a little more drama to portray that in like the real world settings, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? You should have seen,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, people in suits manipulating fucking other people and what was going on in the background. There was something that he could have brought a little more to it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. There was so much because the first hour of the movie is just waste. He wastes time with nothing instead of uh, uh, establishing this cult, maybe showing a little bit of
Yeah,
what they are
it needed to
doing,
show more. Yeah, definitely.
and also giving a reason why the hell they are even trying to what the hell is going on with this adopted son, this the main character. He's adopted and is slowly recognizing that this society he's in, that they are these monsters, but why? I don't understand why they want to show him that even.
I don't know.
I don't understand the story. If you do, can you follow me?
Yeah, I
I don't
understand what you're saying,
understand.
but I haven't watched the film for a good while, so maybe due a rewatch actually.
Yeah, but as I said, he's adopted, and he finds out that his parents, his parents are these monsters. But and they show it to him slowly. He sees that during this first hour. He sees things that are
Yeah,
strange and so on. But why? What what do they want from him? Do they want to just eat him, or do they? But why adopting him, and why showing him anything? Because he's not supposed to become a part of them or something like that. I don't understand. I just don't understand what is going on.
To be
Why
fair,
the hell?
I would have to rewatch it.
Yeah, and so I was angry when I saw it back then. I thought, oh, what a wasted idea. I really thought, oh, there's so much potential here. You could told an interesting story with that, and with his awesome effects and so on. But he didn't. And this is with many movies from Brian Usna. It's always the same problem. There is kind of an interesting idea, and you have also kind of these good looking effects, practical effects, and so on. But he has no idea how to tell a coherent story. It's no,
Well,
and
that's because it fails at script level. Then, obviously,
yeah, yeah.
that's where the
He's
main
not.
problems lie.
Yeah, probably he's not that talented of a writer than he thinks he is.
Yeah, that's
And
probably the case.
yeah, and he should really stick more just to directing. But I don't even think he's that great of a director.
Like I say, he's competent enough. You know, there's no bad
Yeah,
shots really.
yeah. At least he has competent people working for him, like the guy behind the camera or the editor or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
special effects guy. Yeah.
if you've got a good team behind you, you know, you can achieve wonders, especially in the editing room.
I think Usna is maybe like Cunningham, not that great of a director. Maybe he's much better as a producer because he was producing Stuart Gordon back then.
Yeah, back
And,
then.
and
But I don't think any of them are in any financial state to produce anything anymore, are they? Him and Cunningham.
yeah, and Gordon is dead, as you know. He died 2 years ago,
Did
3
he?
years ago.
Did he? Bloody hell, he did. I didn't know that, Cub. Or you did tell
Yeah,
me and I forgot.
yeah. It was really sad, but he's dead, and so yeah. As I said,
And Sean S. Cunningham will be in court until the day he dies.
not really, because they are now. Can you remember in my review when I said there were two projects kind of in production hell or planned? They're planning
Yeah.
uh,
But
a TV series
like so
and
many things, though, Cub,
a
I
movie.
will believe it when I see it. I mean,
Yeah, you can
because
see it.
now we're
It's there.
getting. I mean, every few years, the Doctor Who rumour machine speeds up. And it's on course
Yeah.
again. It's been a few years, so now people are looking for. There's missing Doctor Who episodes found. Missing episodes of the Avengers. Yeah, I'll believe it
Yes.
when I actually see them.
Yeah. Yes. I was talking about a movie that what they wanted to make. One of them wanted to make a movie, and one of them wanted to make a TV series. And I have seen now the trailer for the TV series.
Oh,
It's
it's
coming
actually
out.
happening.
Yeah, it's called Crystal Lake.
Well, because they can't use the name Friday the 13th.
I don't know.
I should
I
imagine
just
that's the reason.
yeah, and so I have seen the trailer, and because not Andy showed it to me here. Andy, the German guy that I make the German streams with. He showed me the trailer. He uploaded it on his channel, and so I saw it. And first time ever I heard that this project really got made, because in my
Same here, dude.
review in my review I mentioned that these projects are planned. But I never thought that one of them ever sees the light of day. And now,
Same here, yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I saw it, I think, 2 weeks ago. He uploaded it on his channel, and yeah, I can't remember when it now comes out. I don't care. Not
Yeah, who gives a
going.
fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If I make a third, no, a fourth Friday the 13th video, it would be number 4.
Jesus.
Then I'm going to wait till they make a new movie or whatever, and then I include this TV series in there, probably.
So,
I hope.
has any of this new Doctor Who news reached Germany at all?
I can't tell you because I don't watch the news here, as you know.
No, it's not like news, you know what I mean, on TV type of shit. But you see, I'm used to this. Every few years, the rumour machine comes out. Doctor Who missing episodes have been found. And it always comes to nothing. The last one what got found was fucking fuck me, what was it? Web of Fear. And that's still not complete. There's still an episode of that missing. But either way, the others were found, and that was fucking years ago. Fucking hell. Well over 10 years ago, easily. But now the rumour machine started again. At least these rumours, at least 2 episodes have been found in the hands of private collectors, apparently. And a couple of episodes of the Avengers have been found. But I've heard it all before. When you're a Doctor Who fan, every few years these rumours come. Oh, new episodes have been found, new episodes have been found. But everybody's taking this one seriously because the people who sent out... See, it started with a fucking tweet. You know what I'm saying? But the people who sent this tweet out are a film preservation charity.
Okay.
And they seem credible. And this is why people are taking it seriously. But I'll believe it when I actually see it. It'll be nice to have some more episodes of the Avengers too. That would be cool. Especially the first season.
And talking of Doctor Who and have seen it, I have now seen most of season 6
All
of
right,
Doctor
yeah.
Who. And
dude, you've got one of the greatest Doctor Who stories to end with as well, the War Games.
Yeah. I'm shortly before that. I'm the next one I'm seeing is the Seeds of Death, and after that I watch the War Games. But let's talk about the Dominators, because I have recognized something that always in the first episode of the season, the sonic screwdriver or what he is using gets kind of an update or has a new function or something like that.
Yeah,
and he only uses it.
He introduced the sonic screwdriver.
He introduced it last season in the first episode.
I honestly can't remember, dude.
Yeah, in season 5. He introduced it in season 5 in the first episode, and it was never seen again or used again. And now in season 6, the first episode, it's used again and has some new fancy function. You can use it also as like not a torch here when you want to cut something.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like a cutter, I understand what you mean. Like an oxy torch, and I understand what you mean anyway.
Yeah. Think that. Yeah, and after that, of course, you never see it again. This plot device. But it's interesting. Yeah. The Dominators. Can you remember it a
Oh
bit?
God, not really, dude. It's been a while.
Yeah. It's it's about these. They look like humans, but big humans, and they want to use the energy of a planet to fuel their spaceship. And they want to use the radioactivity when the planet gets destroyed by them. And then you have radioactive material from volcanic eruptions or whatever. And you want to use that as fuel for their spaceship.
Yeah. Yeah, it sort of rings a bell.
Yeah, and then the second episode is the Mind Robbers.
The Mind Robbers. The Mind Robbers. Fucking hell. Mind Robbers. I only watched.
Does it?
I only watched that recently-ish. Fucking hell. Mind Robbers. Mind Robbers.
Yeah, because the
I can't
Mind
think.
Robbers has a very interest. This is one of the most interesting episodes because it introduces somebody who they are calling the master, but it's not the master.
Yeah, well, wait until you see the War Chief in the War Games. Fuck me. If you think that's
Yeah, because
not the master, Jesus Christ.
because it has the most shocking beginning, the Mind Robbers, because you see the destruction of the TARDIS first time. It explodes in space.
No, I was thinking of the meddling monk. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking of.
and then it is the episode is kind of like this this puppet play. No, this what you call it? The guy who likes to play games.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's just a game. It's set. They're kind of in an alternate reality, and they have to absorb games with because this master guy, he needs the fantasy of humans, and he has abducted a storyteller who has created this this whole environment with his mind, and this one is searching for somebody who replaces him because he now gets old and also wants to leave, but can't without replacement. And but because normal humans are so fragile, he wants the doctor to replace him.
Yeah, because of his mind
so-
and what have you, yeah.
Yeah, and so they have this. All these games that they play are kind of tests for his mind, and in the end, they have to kind of fight each other by writing stories, by writing the story, and so you have characters in there like I think Marco. No, is it Marco Polo? Not Marco Polo. Like Gulliver here from Jonathan Swift from Gulliver's Journeys. You have characters like that in there, and you have even a superhero in there. Superhero.
I haven't watched the old ones for fucking years, man.
No, there is even a superhero in there from a TV show from the future. If you understand what I mean.
Yeah. I can remember bits about him, you know what I mean? But I haven't watched these things since the DVD days, like the Arnold and 2001s.
This is the most interesting episode till now from Doctor Who, because it's completely different from the other ones. Because it's as I said, it starts directly with destruction of the TARDIS, and then they are in this place where they there are these figures here from from literature.
Yeah.
Not from history, from literature, and so they figure out that that this is this has something to do with imagination, and as I said, I thought it was the best episode till then. Really, I really liked it, and I really liked that they had to solve these puzzles and problems and so on. You should really rewatch it. It's really. I think it's
well.
It's very good.
I can now. I've caught up on the Blu-ray box sets and rewatched all of those. Yeah, I've fucking I've nailed them. Oh, we've got season 15 coming out in December. Excellent.
At first I was a bit confused at because I thought because the guy behind everything is called the Master, but it's not the Master. He's the master of the game. He's not the master, the master. Or
I know, But what I'm saying is there's a character called the War Chief. You'll see it in the War Games. And he's a Time Lord. He looks like the Master. He's got a TARDIS. But it's not the Master.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, but it's just like, fuck me. And then you meet the Master in season 8. Oh yes, Roger Delgado. Even though when I was a kid, my Master was Anthony Ainley. But fuck me, Roger Delgado, the first Master, way better actor. Sorry, Anthony, but way better actor. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what you think when you move into season 7 and it's in colour with John Pertwee.
Yes, can't wait for that. But the next one is the Invasion.
Oh the Invasion.
Yeah, and of course
it's a shame most of that's missing.
It's the invasion of the Cybermen, of course, and
hello, Raymondo. Yeah, it's a good story. That's one of the ones I was always hoping they'd like animate and fill in the gaps. The Invasion.
I have seen it completely.
Hang on, no. What am I thinking of? No, so I know what I'm thinking of. I'm getting mixed up again.
No, but I think there's 1 episode, 2 episodes missing. But there are.
Yeah, I know it's mostly complete, but it's not complete, is it? If I remember right.
Yeah, I think you remember right because there was one or
That's
two
why I was
episodes
hoping
that
they'd animate it, like fill in the
were
gaps.
animated.
You got me
And
confused for a moment.
but what we get with Invasion is, I think these are up is an update on the Cybermen because you don't have the original Cybermen in there. You have the Cybermen in there look really more like these modern Cybermen.
Yeah, it was when they changed into the fucking. Yeah, they look more like the 70s Cybermen, yeah. It's the transitional one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and I directly
I like
caught
them
that. I thought,
Cybermen.
huh?
Is that the one? Yeah, it is where you see them in London and shit, isn't it? That's the invasion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
man.
invasion in London, uh, but the thing that really bugged me with this episode was the bad guy,
Well, there's
the
always a bad
traitor.
guy who sides with a traitor who sides with the Cybermen. In every story, you'll notice that pattern, Cub.
Yeah, but I really thought this motivation was so weak with him because he was already rich and powerful, but he wanted to rule the earth with the Cyberman
Yeah.
by trying to control them.
And that always
But
ends. And that always turns out well.
yeah, but the Cyberman would have turned all the people in Cybermen
Into
anyway.
Cybermen, yeah, of course they would.
So there's nothing that he would rule over.
Well, they don't think that far ahead, do they? These megalomaniacs. They just want total power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had also some guys in I think he had also some wasn't that also the guy that had some guys in a bunker uh, who thought the Earth is uninhabitable or something like that, and were providing energy for him.
Is that one? Yeah, I can barely remember, dude.
Yeah, it was so over the top. Yeah, thought, oh, what is going on here? No, I'm thinking of an older one. I one from last season, from season
I
5.
don't know.
It was just so, yeah, it was so. I really, I thought the motivation was a little bit weak from,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, and so the last episode I've seen is the Crotons,
Crotons. Knack.
which, which look,
Is that the fucking robots? Is that the Crotons?
they look like Robbie the robot. Yeah,
Yeah, little round fucking looking things. That's the
yeah,
Crotons, isn't it?
uh, yeah, and
No, it isn't.
it's
The Croton. I know. Yeah, I got me robots mixed up. I know which ones the Crotons are now. Yeah, with the two big
yeah.
with the two big arm things. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I thought, yeah, it's just a short episode, just 4 parts, and for me, came a little bit off like
Oh, dude.
filler episode or something like that,
Fuck yeah.
because this,
You better get used to that feeling.
yeah, because
A bit later. A bit later on.
really it had so yeah, it was so weak. I thought the story, yeah. Didn't make really much sense. They wanted to tell us that these Crotons are ruling thousands of years and they're constantly abducting people. They are testing them and then killing them because they need a smart one who is able to. They need them for navigation that they can leave the planet or something like that.
Yeah,
It was so.
dude,
Yeah.
you'll notice there's a lot of stories which are a variation on a theme.
Oh,
Especially dear old Terry Nation. God rest his soul, but fuck me. There's some great like behind the scenes type of stuff. And fucking it's like there's a great story when Terry Nation comes in the office and he goes, "Got this idea for a Dalek story." I'm paraphrasing. I'm just, you know what I mean. Got this idea for a Dalek story, and Terence Dix, who was script editor at the time, read through it and stuff. He goes, "Yeah, Terry, you've sold us the same tried to sell us the same story 5 times."
5 times, make it 50 times. Okay. Yeah. Because. Yeah, and also now I see that I have 3 episodes in front of me: The Seeds of Death, Space Pirates, and War Games. These, yeah, and these are these are the
Space Pirates. I don't. What I can remember of it, which is nothing basically. I haven't seen it for years, but I can remember at the time. Space Pirates wasn't. It wasn't a great fucking story, but it's one of those which I think's either completely missing or I know a lot of it's missing. I'm sure it is Space Pirates. Might all be missing. I can't remember.
yeah, it's a 6-part and before that there's a 6-part Seeds of Death, and then at the end comes the 10-part War Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big final one, and I can't wait to see them. I try to watch one every time, at least before on Wednesday, before we make our stream, because I want to finish them till last Sunday this month. No, first Sunday next month, November 2nd, where we have Cub's Corner, the Halloween edition. And there we are talking about season 6 of Doctor Who.
Yes. Well, as soon as you get to season 7, having recently rewatched all the Pertwee ones, I'll have it fresh in my mind. Well, as fresh as my mind gets. But I have recently rewatched all the Pertwee, so.
Yeah, as I said, this month I finished season 6, and after that I directly start with season 7. So next month I'm watching season 7.
Yes.
I really can't
Spearhead
wait
from
to
space. What an opener of season 7.
To see it all in color.
Oh, yes. Yeah. A new Doctor, all in colour.
And without missing episodes also.
Yes, without missing episodes. Indeed.
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. Don't get too used to dear old Liz Shaw, though. She's only in season 7.
No, okay. Yeah,
which is a shame, really, because Liz Shaw was a good companion.
I really getting tired of how stupid here the guy in the kilt, what's his name?
Jamie.
Oh my God. He sometimes behaves like a Neanderthal. So stupid. It really boggles my mind. You see that, you think, oh my God, why? He goes directly into the danger and
well, dude, it was the 60s. That's how you wrote Peril for a kids show.
Yeah. As I said, sometimes it's funny how stupid they act.
Well, You haven't
Just,
got long
just
to
that.
go because Jamie and is it Polly who was with him at that? Is it Polly who's with him at that time? Is it Jamie and Polly?
Yeah, yeah, very smart girl, and she's even in Crotons. She's even smarter than Doctor Who, than the Doctor himself.
Well, she came from the future, if I remember right. Anyway, didn't she? I think I can't fucking remember.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, because she was smart. She was from like a higher intelligence type of futuristic society, if I remember right. But I could be completely wrong. I just can't remember these
no,
things.
yes, I think you are right because I'm confusing her yes, yes, I'm confusing her with the one before who came from the past.
Oh, yeah, the swinging 60s chick who I can never remember. Yeah.
No, not the swing 60s chick. Even before that, she came from the
Oh,
Victorian
yeah, yeah.
era. I confusing her with this one constantly.
It's all right.
And I'm wondering, sometimes I was wondering, huh, how
Oh,
did she get so smart?
well, fucking
And
Troughton went through his companions a little bit. Fucking hell. It's hard to keep track of them.
yeah, but here this Polly girl woman, she's kind of one of the very first Mary Sue's, or what would you even say?
Dude, Luke,
Because
they wrote the companions, even with good intentions. When you get a new companion, they can start out with good intentions, but they still end up screaming and asking the doctor what's going on. That's their job, and unfortunately, that's the way they were written for the most part.
yeah,
To
but not
ask the
with her
doctor
because
questions, because I can understand it, because the idea is when the companion asks the doctor questions, that's your surrogate as the audience, so the doctor can spout some techno babble bullshit or whatever,
yeah,
or catch you up on the plot. But fuck
yeah,
me,
but
it gets monotonous, the writing in the female companions.
yeah, because she started to remind me of this annoying female companion from the new ones here, where
All,
Capaldi
all of them.
started with.
I don't care
No,
about New
but
Who.
no, Clara here, Clara,
Yeah,
the
I know who
one
you're on
that
about. The little cute one with nice eyes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that was so special at the end. She was so special. She was so much superior than the Doctor and things like that. And
Fuck New Who. I don't care about
that
any of that.
that was yeah, and she reminded me a little bit of that.
No, but the thing is, though, the very beginning, the first episode, Unearthly Child, Susan was because she portrayed it like an alien and she was intelligent and everything. And the reason fucking Carol Ann Ford left is what they did to the character. She went from an intelligent, curious alien and played it alien like to just another screaming fucking companion who needs to be get out of trouble. It's like, and that's why she left. And they never learnt the mistakes. They just keep writing the same thing, and you'll see for the next years and years and years. Every time they try, it just ends up. Liz Shaw's a prime example in season 7. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah,
Liz Shaw's a
I will
fucking
see.
brainy scientist who works for UNIT. But you'll see what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, so much for Doctor Who. Could you catch up with some of the new stuff, maybe?
I've seen Superman and Fantastic Four.
Oh my
Nah,
God.
we already talked about Superman, didn't we? I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, did we say both it sucked?
No, Superman's alright, man. It's a good comic book movie. It's entertaining. And I can't believe I'm
Yeah,
actually going to say this. It was better than Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That is comparing two turds with each other.
No, there's no wrong with that Superman movie, dude. It's a fun time movie, and it's one of the most comic book movies I've seen in a good while. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Uh,
it's all right. Superman
yeah, but
is.
Superman was barely in it. It was most of the time about the stupid gang,
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Superman was in that
about
movie all near enough
the
all the
James
time.
Gunn, the James Gunn gang.
Oh, you don't.
No,
No,
he was,
he was. He was
he
in it a
was
lot. You're
put
wrong.
into
Watch it
a
again.
cell. After 30 minutes, he was put by Lex Luthor into a
He was
cage,
in the movie. He was still in the movie.
and he was saved by the Justice Gang and by his girlfriend.
Not really.
They went into the universe, into the pocket universe, and saved him.
Yeah, but it was a team effort. It wasn't just one person saving him.
No, it was two persons. It was his girlfriend but most of it, yeah, it was just most of it was one person here, Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific, Mr. Terrific. Which one's that? Oh yeah, I can remember now. Yeah, yeah.
The black guy that is flying around and controlling electricity or whatever.
Yeah,
With his
I'm not familiar with the
bogus.
character.
Nobody is because it's one of these new characters nobody cares about.
It doesn't matter. He was entertaining enough for what it is.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's complete garbage. It's also a
No,
bomb
it
like
isn't.
Fantastic Four. They
I
both
just
flop.
wanted Fantastic Four be better. I thought I'd built that up in my mind too much and was disappointed.
Yeah, let's talk about Fantastic Flop. So, how did you like the story of the new Silver Surfer?
Oh, it's exactly the same, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is pretty
Is
much.
it?
I just built it up
Yeah.
more. I just wanted it be better, and I was a little bit let down. But I did watch it twice, and I enjoyed it a bit more on the second viewing because I wasn't so critical, maybe. But you know, it was okay. But I don't know. Some of the pacing was a bit off, and I don't know.
Did you f- didn't you find Galactus a little bit underpowered? Because this is supposed to be Galactus or not?
Yeah, no, I thought they did Galactus right. To be fair,
Really?
yeah,
So in the comic books, Susan Storm is able to hold Galactus with her stupid powers.
yeah, but it's not a comic book; it's a movie, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then Galactus doesn't seem to be that powerful if Susan Storm can hold up against him.
I don't know. Maybe it's fucking girl power because she was threatening a baby, and maybe it's her emotions multiply the strength of her powers. Who fucking knows? It's a movie. Who gives a fuck?
Isn't Galactus supposed to be that powerful that he even eats planets?
Yeah, he does with his machine, which you saw in the movie.
So how can any being hold up against him?
Yeah, Galactus is just the battery sort of thing. He doesn't physically eat the planet. He doesn't
Yeah,
pick
but
it up with his hands and shovel it in his mouth.
yeah, but it's shrinking him also on this small size
That's
doesn't
one.
do him any
That's
favors.
one gripe I did have a little bit. I thought the size was a little off. He should have been
Yeah,
bigger.
he should have been bigger, and also he shouldn't have been that stupid.
Oh well,
And
I don't know.
and
Simple trickery.
I'm not talking about Galactus. I'm talking about the smartest guy in the universe, Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. He was acting stupid as fuck the whole time,
Not
like a
really.
retard.
Not
And
really.
and when he made the trap for Galactus and things like that, That
Yeah.
was everything so obvious and
Yeah,
what
but he
what
explained it all. It was all
yeah.
explained in the movie.
Oh, and where did his stretch powers go? Because it seemed like you could, if you stretch him, you could hurt him. How
Well,
is that
that's been the
possible?
case. That's been known before. He doesn't stretch
Really?
forever. He doesn't keep on stretching and stretching and stretching forever.
Yeah, wait a second. He could stretch around Galactus, the big version of Galactus. But you tell me that Galactus is able to stretch him with his arms that far that he hurts him?
Yeah, it's plausible.
No, it's not plausible.
It is.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's plausible. You can only stretch Armstrong so far until his arms break.
Yeah. No. Sorry. And also there are all the little things that really bugged me,
Oh,
like all this
fuck me!
weird
Now
wearing.
you have reminded me of something I didn't like. The
That
fucking mole
everybody
man.
had a beard. That yeah, the mole man. But that everybody had a beard. That the Thing had a beard, and Reed Richard had a beard. So this was more like the beard guys or what?
Oh, that doesn't matter. What does that matter? That doesn't matter in the slightest. That's got nothing to do with the movie.
It ha-
It's
it
got
has
nothing to
everything to
do
do
with the
with the movie.
movie.
And also, when they know that Galactus is coming, then it's a good idea to put all the people underground?
Well, I didn't like the mole man anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, the mole man, which they're completely destroyed. But really putting the people underground, under the ground where
I
under the
know.
battlefield. So
Well,
they hope that Galactus is not
yeah, but it's
appearing
all
as
that
big.
bullshit in movies. You can't fucking have casualties in these superhero movies. Ever since everybody bitched about that Snyder film. So you've got to put them
Yeah.
safe. You've got to put them somewhere, and
Oh,
you
and so
can't have casualties.
tell me which both women defeated Galactus. Oh yeah, both women in the movie, they defeated Galactus.
No, it was a team effort.
Yeah, from both women.
No,
Really? So, Susan didn't hold him,
yeah, and all the
holding
others were
him
putting everything else
footsteps.
into place,
And
ready
wait
for
a
trap
second.
him.
And the Silver Surferette, the female Silver Surfer, she wasn't the one that pushed him in?
Well, dude, you knew that was gonna happen. Soon she had that conversation with
Sure.
Johnny. You knew that was gonna happen.
Yes, that mind-changing conversation. That she was aware of all the people that are now dying or whatever, and
Which she would have been aware of anyway, so that didn't really make that much sense, did it? Because she would have been
yeah,
aware of it because she did it.
yeah.
Look,
Oh, and don't forget
I'm not saying it was
Doctor
perfect
Doom.
because I was disappointed with the film. I liked it, but there was a few things I didn't like.
Yeah, I don't know. The wonderfulness of birth, giving birth in space, the movie I don't care for. I thought it was annoying
Oh,
as fuck.
well, I didn't like the scene because they never get it right. I hate new birth scenes. They always make it the baby all clean and shiny, and it's not like that, is it? They always get it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and also they got it wrong that Susan, pregnant, in the end state, goes on a journey into space, meeting Galactus.
I
That
know,
didn't
yeah.
also make no sense.
Well, part of the team, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And then, no, sorry. And to having Franklin already in the first movie, just to set up a Doomsday,
Yeah, but the
that was
Doomsday thing's
so stupid.
essentially nothing in the way the Fantastic Four movie is. Because it's not in the main continuity of these other shitty Marvel movies. So they're nothing films, aren't they, really? And so's Doomsday going to be. Because it's going to be an other worlds thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be garbage anyway, and to destroying the Fantastic Four by putting Franklin into the first movie, in their first appearance, putting Franklin in just that they can set up something for the stupid Doomsday movie that nobody cares about, by the way.
Yeah, but people will care about it, dude, and it'll make loads of money. So shut up, because you're completely fucking wrong.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, but you are a comic book fan and you don't care about it.
No, because it's a film. It's not a comic book. It's a film.
Yeah, but
they're two different mediums.
Yeah, but when not even you are caring about it as a comic book fan, who should care about it? Normies? You think a normie cares about Doctor Doom or Doomsday?
I just don't care because I just don't care about the films.
Yeah, and I don't care about a Doomsday that is played by Iron Man.
It doesn't matter because it's not going to be the real Doctor Doom anyway, is it? So it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, and that is the second time where they introduce not the real thing. Silver Surfer, not introducing the Silver Surfer as the real one.
That's the Silver Surfer on that universe, not in the main Marvel universe. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But you don't introduce your character with the alternative version.
Why not? It doesn't matter.
Original version.
It's fictional. It's not real life. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter. And also
No, it doesn't.
You're introducing Doctor Doom also as the alternate version.
Yeah, because you can guarantee fucking horses to elbows it's not going to be the real Doctor Doom, is it?
Yeah, but for normies, they don't separate between alternate versions and real versions. For them, the first thing they see is the original version.
No. If they're just watching the films and know nothing else, it's all explained. It's all explained, so people who don't read comic books can watch these movies. That's why they're different.
Oh, wait a second. So when we get introduced to the real Silver Surfer, we get the same story again, you think?
I don't think so, no. They'll go another way, won't they? I should imagine, because they've already done it.
So they stole his backstory.
And there's plenty of stories you can tell with the Silver Surfer when they get to Marvel Universe, whatever the fuck.
You can't tell the reason why he is even in the Marvel Universe, because he betrays Galactus, and Galactus bans him and puts the barrier on Earth that he can't leave anymore. And that you can't tell anymore because you wasted the story for the stupid Silver Surfer rat, for his girlfriend.
They'll find some way of fucking retconning it somehow. Of course they will. Because it doesn't matter. Because that film doesn't matter.
Story.
That film doesn't matter, though. So they'll retcon it somehow.
And with Doomsday, exactly the same. We don't get his real backstory.
Well, you're not going to do that anyway, are you? You're not going to get somebody ruling over a nation with an iron fucking fist, are you?
We don't know. Because we got Latveria, I think is his nation.
Yeah.
We got the seat of Latveria in the UN, which was empty, if you can remember the movie.
Oh, no. These comic book movies, dude, they're just forgettable.
Yeah. Especially this one. Oh my God. I would never have thought that I get to see a Fantastic Four movie that is even worse than Fantastic.
Get fucked, you prick. It's way better than that movie.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's way better.
No, it's not. I can't stand this Disney version. It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Well, that's because your
Pedro
brain's the way it
Pascal,
is. That's why.
and I'm pretty sure it bombed even harder than Fantastic.
I doubt it, but the world's changed and you fucking morons and the internet can't get your head round how the world's changed and it's not like it used to be 20 years ago and blah blah blah. But you're all fucking morons and don't even realise anything. You just believe all the lies, then regurgitate the lies because you hear it off all the other pricks and fucking blah 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 blah, and it's all lies and bullshit and hatred. That's all it is. Nothing but lies
No.
told by grifters.
So you are going to put this new James Gunn Superman in your collection?
Yeah, I'm fucking buying it. Yeah, because it's a thorough,
Yeah.
it's an enjoyable little ride.
Okay. And so you think the James Gunn DCU is going to be uh, a success?
In 2020's terms, it'll do all right, I guess. Nobody can tell. Nobody knows the answer to that, do they? Nobody.
So you also watched the continuation of his Superman, which is Peacemaker season 2?
No, I don't care. I don't care enough about these mainstream bullshit things. I'm not a fucking. You know what I mean? There's better things to watch.
Hey, but your favorite Justice League is in there, the Justice Gang.
I don't care.
And
I like the Superman
also,
movie because it's fucking entertaining.
yeah, and also the next one is Supergirl, as you know.
Yeah, well, I don't really care for the character, but you know, whatever. I can't say until I've seen it. But at least
I don't,
this one might be fucking a little bit entertaining instead of fucking always played as goody two shoes and whatnot. You know, at least this version might
yeah.
have a bit of depth.
Uh, I can tell you the Gunverse is already collapsing.
No, it
It's
isn't.
a
No, it isn't. Look at the
catastrophe.
statistics. Don't believe the fucking lies by these idiots you watch.
Yeah,
Do some
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
research of your own, because then you'll find out
Uh,
that they all just lie.
yeah, but I trust my eyes, and what I've seen from it is a
Do the
catastrophe.
research. Look at the figures.
I don't need to do research when I see that the movie is garbage, the TV series is garbage,
Only
and the
you
next
think
movie,
so. And you and all you,
Supergirl,
only
nobody
you and
is
all the other
there
brain dead
for.
morons you
No,
watch.
nobody,
Only people
nobody
like
cares
you are,
for.
who are complete and utter fucking idiots. That's all you people are. Fucking morons.
So you are a fan of Peacemaker?
I don't give a fuck.
Uh,
He was alright in that movie. I watched a couple of episodes of this first season, but I don't care enough about mainstream Hollywood shit to care. I just don't give a fuck. Because
uh, I,
they're not
uh,
films, they're not
I can tell
artistic in
you,
any way, they're just entertainment bullshit.
since nobody has cared for Creature Commandos,
Which did well if you
Super,
look at the figures. So that's
yeah,
all lies
Superman.
wherever you fucking made that up from.
I heard that from myself because I didn't care for
Yeah,
it.
well, I'm telling you that you're fucking wrong. Figures
Have
don't
you seen it?
lie. You're wrong. Yeah, look it up. People enjoyed that
Have you
show.
watched? Have you watched it?
It doesn't matter if I watched it. Plenty of other people did and enjoyed it. Look at the figures.
So you are sure somebody has watched it,
Yeah, because I looked at the fucking data.
but you don't know anybody who has watched it.
Doesn't matter. Plenty of people did. The data proves it did.
Yeah. So as I said,
Doesn't matter if I watched
nobody.
it or not.
Yeah, the data proves that Creature Commandos didn't chart at any time.
Right. I suggest you actually look at some real data.
Yeah. Here the data from the
From what?
what's this called? The show charts data here. Nielsen.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, and there it didn't chart.
Right. Do you want me to tell you why? Because it was on HBO, and HBO don't do Nielsen ratings. So there's your answer to
Really?
that. Yeah, do the fucking homework instead of believing all the lies by lying twats who don't know anything. They just make up shit and you believe it.
Really?
I'll be back in a minute. I need a pee.
Yeah. So, yeah, but to Jess is back. I think the James Gunn verse is going to collapse latest after Supergirl, because then you have 4 duds in a row. Then you have Creature Commandos which nobody has watched. Then you have Super Flop, which bombed. Superman movie. It didn't make money. It made a loss of 42 million, an official loss in its cinema run. Also, it made less than the last Superman movie, which was Man of Steel. And it made even less without adjusting for inflation. So just the sheer numbers are less. And this one, Man of Steel, was from 2013. It was 12 years ago. If you adjust that for inflation, it made over 900 million compared to the 615 million here from the new Superman. And even it was even back then considered underperforming. Yeah. So that makes no sense. And
Oh, bloody hell, I needed that. Ooh. I feel a stone lighter.
So I'm prophesying or prophesying or what you... I may
Prophesying.
make a prophecy.
Oh.
Yeah, prophesying.
Yeah.
That the James Gunn verse is going to implode after Supergirl bombs.
No, it won't.
Yes.
Well, I'll put you some money on that if you want, because I know how dumb the fucking public are.
No, it's very simple, because then you have 4 flops in a row.
Superman wasn't a flop. Superman wasn't a flop.
It was.
No,
officially.
it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
It made a loss of 42 million.
No.
Official loss in cinema.
Yeah, and then there's the $1 million fucking tie-in meal deals with everybody else and pajamas and everything else, and they make the money fucking tenfold back. Trust me, but they made the money.
It's cinema run.
Oh, it doesn't matter on the whole global intake of the whole thing. That's just a drop in the ocean. Mel Brooks told you in Spaceballs, merchandising, where the real money's made. But you dickheads fucking neglect to remember that.
Yeah, but the Superman merchandise has nothing to do with James Gunn's Superman movie.
Of course it will, because they'll have figures from that fucking movie.
But which nobody is going to buy.
Which they will, because kids buy them. You're an adult. Really? You're not a kid.
So you ordered your Mr. Terrific figure already?
Like I've just said, not a kid. I don't even
Are you
own a
Hawk?
super. I don't
Or,
even own a Superman anything.
are you Hawk girl figure?
If I haven't got a Superman figure, I haven't got any other DC characters, have I?
Yeah, okay. So putting in merchandising and so on, that's not how it works. You know that.
But it is for the company.
You mean the
Money is
company
money.
that you mean the company that is 30 billion in depth?
All companies are at least that in debt. That's what
Yeah,
makes the
but not
world
all.
go round.
Yeah, but not all companies are for sale, like this one.
Every company's for sale. Everything's for sale if you've got enough
Yeah,
money.
but not all companies are that much. It's for sale that they are now in
Everything's for
this
sale.
moment talking with Paramount to buy them.
Yeah, like I say. And if they've got enough money, it will happen.
Yes,
Everything's for sale. Everything's for sale if you've got enough money.
then they're going to get rid of James Gunn and
No,
his
they
stupid
won't.
Gunverse.
No, they won't. Oh, you're reading that bullshit article by them made up fucking arseholes, aren't you? Used to be called Bounding into Comics. I don't know what they're called nowadays. They just make shit up.
So you think when they have 4 flops in a row, they won't
Superman
stop
wasn't
this
a
thing?
flop.
It didn't.
Superman wasn't a flop.
It didn't make.
Oh,
its cost
Jesus
back
Christ. You can
at the
say this
box.
all you fucking want. It doesn't make it a fact. Superman was not a flop.
It is the least performing
The
Superman
world
movie
of Jesus
of all
Christ.
time.
Do you think studios... I can't believe you're all this thick, all you dickhead YouTubers are all this dumb that you don't realise how businesses work. No studio would make any film if they didn't make the money. Because it's just bad business practice.
It made less than Man of Steel.
It
for
doesn't
12
matter,
years
man.
ago.
It was a different time. You people are fucking idiots. You really are brain dead. You lot are complete brain dead fuckwits. You've got no idea.
Oh. But it even made less than Superman Returns, which was
And
also
that was
a flop.
even more before. Well, Superman Returns, come on. Fucking hell. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That was the
but
Brandon
adjusted
Ruth one,
for
wasn't it?
inflation. Yes.
Was it? Yeah. Fucking hell.
Here, adjusted for inflation, it made less than that.
Yeah, but that's a terrible fucking movie.
Yeah, and it made even less than that. At least Superman Returns made more than this new Superman.
Yeah, because it was a different time. But you dickheads can't get your heads round it. It's not like it used to be. The world's changed. There's a million streaming services which they all get money off. That's why these films aren't a flop. Because there's all the other revenue coming in to build the big picture.
Now I understand. You are telling me that movies nowadays earn without
Earn
the
less than they
usual
did 20
deals
years ago. Yes.
that they had back then. Back then, they had the deals with DVD and so on, VHS or DVD, and then they went
Yeah.
to
And they spent a lot
video
more money on advertising back then as well.
Video on demand, and then they went to TV. But this revenue stream is not anymore nowadays with
course it
just
is.
streaming.
Of course it is.
No,
Because them deals are
now
worth billions.
No, now you have just they go directly to their own streaming service.
Well, that's why they tried. Yeah. Because that's why everybody's got to have one.
So yeah, but Jess, sorry, but your maths is completely on the head. It's exactly the opposite as you say.
It isn't at all. It's not.
And next year, when James Gunn's stupid James Gunn verse goes down,
Which
and
it
we
won't.
see with after a Supergirl flop,
Which it
we see
won't.
that.
Mind you, I
Oh
don't know.
yes,
It could do.
it will.
The film isn't out yet. I can't say whether it will or not.
Because if it isn't bombing, that means it has to make at least the same amount of money like Superman. Because
I don't
it
know.
has it's
Who knows?
also
The film's not out. So nobody can say.
yeah. So when it has costs of 150 to 200 million,
Yeah.
like Superman,
And if they get the costs back, it's a win because they'll make millions off everything else.
yeah, especially with Supergirl with the merchandise. I know.
They'll get the money back or else they wouldn't make these things to begin with. It's a business
Sure,
after all.
and it makes completely sense that the derivative character makes more money than the original character.
I highly doubt it.
The-
But you don't know, do you?
yeah,
It might
yes,
be a
I
fucking
know.
thoroughly entertainingly funny movie. Who knows? Nobody knows.
Which nobody cares for because nobody cares for Supergirl.
How do you know though? Gunn might turn the idea of Supergirl completely around and make a fun movie. Nobody knows. The film isn't out yet.
But you don't need to be a prophet to know that Superman, of course, is more popular than Supergirl.
Well, yeah, of course.
And it makes no sense
But it
that
all
the
depends
Superman
how you
movie,
handle Supergirl. It all depends how you make the movie.
yeah, but that would be the same thing as if a Miles Morales Spider-Man movie would make more money than an original Spider-Man movie.
And again, it depends how you make the movie.
This is never going to happen.
It depends how you make the movie.
It could be the
If the movie's good enough and it's compelling enough, and the characters are written well and it's well made, it all depends on the outcome.
Yeah, but with your logic, a Spider-Gwen movie is able to make more than a Spider-Man movie.
I'm not saying it's able to make more or less. That isn't what I'm saying. I'm
You
on about
are saying
I'm on
if
about the
it's
quality of the
way-
movies. I'm not on about money. I'm on about the quality of the movies because that's all that matters.
You are saying if a Spider-Gwen movie is really well made, it could make more than a Spider-Man movie.
If it's really well made, but what are the chances of that?
Yeah, but how well can a Spider-Gwen movie be
There
made?
you go. Exactly. That's my point.
Not even Stanley Kubrick could make a Spider-Gwen movie
Well,
that is more
We'll have to hold
popular
a
than the
fucking seance
Spider-Man
first and
movie.
get him bring him back from the dead.
Yeah, but I can tell you, he would say, no, there's no chance in hell. I go back to my grave. It's impossible. This is an impossible task.
Well, could you imagine if he ever made? Fuck it, oh god.
No,
That'll be weird.
your arguments make no sense.
No,
Telling
yours
me
don't. Yours don't, because you're just brainwashed by idiots. You're just blah 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 blah. You're just parroting all these other fucking idiots. That's all you're doing.
A Supergirl movie could make more than
Of
a
course it
Superman
could.
movie.
Of course
Yes,
it could.
Sure.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Of course it is. It's possible. I highly doubt it, but it's possible. Who knows?
Yeah,
The
and-
film hasn't been made yet.
Yeah, and it has he is this Momoa guy in it as Lobo. So I'm sure it's
Jason
going to
Momoa.
make more than Superman.
Fucking Aquaman.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Aquaman is in it, but not as Aquaman. He's in it as Lobo.
To be fair, he sort of looks like Lobo. Yeah, that could work.
I can't tell since I don't care for Lobo.
Yeah,
Lobo
because
is
you
a
don't. I'm sure he has his fans.
for me, it's one of these new characters I don't care for.
No, I know Lobo's been around for a while.
Yeah, but was
On
he
my
already
very,
around?
very limited DC knowledge.
Was he already around in the 80s and 90s?
Dude, I'm not sure. 90s, I'd say, yeah.
Maybe in the 90s? I don't know. Because,
I don't know, dude. I'm just spitballing, but I know he's been around for a while. And remember we could
yeah.
pull that off. Because I've seen pictures of him in the comics and that, and yeah. I reckon he could pull that off. But if the script's crap and the acting's bollocks, and you know what I mean, it's just going to be another one of them movies. I don't really just care enough about these things because they're just empty fucking. They're not films, are they? I'm with Scorsese. They're just fucking amusement rides. They're not films.
Hey, wait a second. Have you seen Weapons?
No, not yet. But it is on me to watch
Uh,
list. When I get around to it,
okay.
that on the other hand. Well, I want to see it because he's the guy who's doing the new Resident Evil movie. So,
Yes.
so
Yeah, that's sad. So I still can't talk with you about what bugged me with Weapons.
I'm sure there'll be a couple of things which bug me being a modern movie.
Yeah, there's just one thing that really bugs me with it. But we can talk about it when you have seen it
Yeah,
because
it is
it's
definitely on my watch list because I want, like I say, I just want to see his directing chops more than anything.
yeah, and
Because I'm not familiar with the
so
guy. I do believe he's done a film before as well, but I'm not familiar with it. I'm not familiar with his work at all. I don't know the guy. Can't even remember his name.
yeah, I can't remember his name. I'm not sure if I've seen the movie before that for his Weapons. Have you seen Red Sonja?
No, I don't care enough to watch it. To be fair,
Have you seen The Toxic Avenger?
no, but that's also on my fucking watch list. Fucking hell, I'd forgot all about that. You know, fucking hell. I knew there was something I was going to watch. It was that, yeah.
Hey, have you seen The Long Walk?
No, I didn't know it was. I didn't even notice it was out. Cub, to be fair.
I made a review on it
I know
2
you
weeks
made a
ago.
review on it, but you watch fucking cams and stuff, don't you?
I have to because I made a review on it.
Well, I dare say
How can? Yeah, I have no choice. I have to watch it when I want to talk about it in my review.
yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, and also Witchboard. That was the review
What you did a couple of weeks
also
ago,
a
yeah.
week. Yeah.
Nah, that's no, I'm not bothered. Is it just, you know what I mean? Yes or no, Cub? I'll take your word for it on some horror movie I don't give a fuck about anyway. So
It's garbage.
there you go. I'll take your word for it on that then. I can't be bothered watching it. I don't care.
It's from
Do you,
Chuck Russell, and Chuck Russell, as you know, he does only produce garbage in the last years.
I don't. Yeah. Horror films
It's
have lost the shine
completely,
many years ago for me.
yeah. Also, it's not about Witchboard. It's more about witch hunt. It's about priest who is after the superpowers of the witch. That's the story. Uh, yeah, and
He don't get the superpowers by burning him, does he? Fucking hell.
kind of.
Oh, fucking hell. Come, I was joking. Fuck me. I'm
Yeah,
definitely not going to
and
see that movie then.
stupid and uh, has barely anything to do with Witchbot. And yeah, and Tron, uh, uh, here.
Oh dear.
Um,
See,
few,
I really like the world of Tron, but I've just read I've read 5 reviews. 2 of them said it had its moments. 3 of them said basically don't waste your fucking time.
yeah, I watched it, and I can tell you, it is really bad, really bad.
I know. I'm not a big Jared Leto fan either, which is because he seems to play the same part and everything.
Yeah, but he's not the biggest problem in
The
there.
biggest problem with it is Tron ain't fucking in it. That's the biggest problem in it.
Yeah, Tron is not in it, but there are
And
two female.
they haven't even continued the story from fucking Legacy. It's just
No,
briefly fucking wiped over with a couple of lines of dialogue, apparently.
yeah, in the beginning, directly in the first 2 minutes during the credits, in the first minutes, they mention that the guy from last movie has gone away, and now is 2 female have took over.
Yeah, it's
And
his
that's
fucking his sister, not his sister. Yeah, either way, it's some relative. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No,
I still sort of want to see it, but I don't want to go see a movie where I've read a couple of
oh,
trusted fucking reviewers who I trust have said don't waste your
yeah.
time.
So the biggest problems are not just Jared Leto. He's just one of the problems, but even more bigger are the 2 female.
Of course they are. Fucking here we go with your sexist bullshit.
Yeah, the 2 diverse females.
That's it. That's
Because
better. You wouldn't be you without fucking regurgitating and parroting all these dickheads you watch.
yeah, because the main our protagonist, or what you call it, is this Chinese woman.
Oh, there you go. That's another black mark for you, isn't it? You fucking moron.
So we kind of follow her, and also on the other side you have a female here, the main character from Acolyte,
Oh, yeah, who cares?
as the computer program Athena. Athena and Ares
Yes.
are both computer programs.
Yeah, and aren't they? They're all Greek gods as well, aren't they?
Yeah, Greek gods. And so, first off,
First off,
that
how dare you have women in a film?
no, that Jared
Oh,
Leto
God.
is a computer program with a beard.
Yeah,
Doesn't
dude.
make any sense.
Of course it does. It makes as much sense as just actually making one in the first place.
No, but
Of course
if you
it
can
does. It
remember,
doesn't. A
the
beard doesn't matter.
computer. Wait a second. The computer programs are resembling the users or the programs.
Well, in the original, yeah. In the original movie.
Yeah. But
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 that's all
also,
gone out the window apparently in this fucking new film anyway. So
yeah, and so to have Jared Leto with beard,
doesn't make
why
a
the hell
because that doesn't
should
matter. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it's gone out the fucking window, hasn't it? They're not the like user likes anymore, are they? So it doesn't matter that he's got a beard. That doesn't matter at all, and it's got nothing to do with the film.
yeah, but the programs they were put how they look the reason why you don't see anyone with beard in the other Tron movies as computer programs,
Yes,
it's
like I
it
just said, this isn't that movie though, is it, Cub?
but it plays in the Tron world.
Yes, I know, but Tron isn't even in it. So what the fuck are we going for here?
He is in it. He is in the title.
Yeah, but he's not in it though, is he?
Yeah, but so also
No
in the
Quarry,
last
no Sam Flynn.
Cora could get out of the computer in the last movie.
Yeah, as they ride off on the bike. Yeah,
But in this movie, they say it's a problem to get out of the computer
I know.
because you
Yeah,
can
you can only
only
last for X
last for
amount of time, isn't it, or something?
29 minutes. But if you have a code that was programmed in 1982,
Yeah,
permanent code, or
dude, come
permanence
on.
code.
We all know, dude. It's a modern movie, so they're just clutching at fucking straws, aren't they? Because modern films.
Yeah,
But
so Ares gets self-aware and wants to live. So it's like Johnny
yeah,
Five,
yeah,
short
of course he
circuit.
does. Yeah, I know the premise of the movie. I read a couple of
Yeah,
fucking articles about it, but
yeah.
yeah,
So so he decides to go against his user
yeah, he
and
becomes the good guy
sides
in the end, doesn't he?
and sides with the Chinese woman uh, to save her, and she gives him the code that he can permanently stay
Well, yeah, obviously,
alive.
obviously that's gonna be the resolution to the movie. Obviously, if you're searching for it in fucking the first bit of the movie, you damn well better make sure he gets it in the third act. I've heard there's some fucking member berries in there as well.
Yes, there are, but as I said, that was the story. That
Yeah,
is the
I
whole
know the
story.
premise of the movie. It doesn't even sound interesting, but you know,
No, it's as boring as it sounds.
I might just go watch it just for the hell of it.
Yeah, and
But the problem is, I don't want to spend money on something that I know I'm not gonna like. But I shouldn't really have that attitude. Or because a couple of people who I respect said it's not very good. You know?
I couldn't stand it. It was it because there's no character in there that you are rooting for
I
because
can imagine.
Ares is a new character, a
Well,
computer
clearly, yeah.
program where you said, why should you root for him?
Yeah,
You don't know this character.
but he's clearly got an arc of sorts, though, hasn't he? Bad guy comes good guy. At least it's sort of an arc.
But he is not a bad guy. He's not he we don't see him doing bad things or
Oh, he's
something
not
like
the
that.
bad guy then.
No, he's just the program from he's the master control program from the bad guy.
Much like Sark. Hang on, no, because Sark was yeah. Don't matter. Scrap that. Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, and for reasons he starts to question his orders and
Yeah, but all that's been done
and
before, hasn't it?
yeah, and he starts to care for the other programs that are injured or whatever, and so they get deleted, and he doesn't want that. And yeah, as I said, but I we still don't really have uh, I still don't know why I should want a computer program to to come into the real world and become permanent.
Well, isn't the whole premise of
Because
it fucking young little Dillinger wants to make an army?
yeah, and also doesn't make any sense because when he sells weapons
But he
that
can't,
can
can he, because of that fucking time limit thing?
yeah, he can't because of this time limit thing, but but he tries to sell this stuff and he wants to use this time limit, this permanent code that this stuff stays as is. But the thing is, these things are created out of thin air,
Yeah, I've
which
seen the clip in the trailer where they basically make a tank like they're 3D printing it.
yeah, and also the soldiers, and also, but if and
Yeah,
with this
but at the
permanent
end of the
code,
day, dude,
but
the whole premise, so it's not that much of a stretch, is it
wait a second.
really?
No, wait a second. They also the first thing that they make permanent with the permanent code is
Fucking hell, I've been
an
going too
orange
long.
tree. No, it's an orange tree where you can eat the oranges from.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, the test subject was an orange in the first one, so let's up it into a tree.
Yeah, but isn't that just a replicator
Well, yeah, of course it is, but it's a different universe, isn't it?
from Star Trek? Yeah.
Yeah, but Star
This
Trek
is
isn't Tron,
just
and Tron isn't Star Trek.
yeah. So it's kind of a replicator, but a replicator also can't replicate the things out of thin air. A replicator still needs material to transform or not, to transform anything.
I don't know the inner workings of a replicator aboard a fucking starship, dude.
Yeah, because
Who do you think
you
I am,
can't.
Scotty? I've got no idea about the engineering on a starship.
Yeah, as I said, it's just the story is so stupid and
Yeah, I've heard it's not good.
it's
Which is a shame,
really
really.
annoying.
Because I love the
It's
Tron
really
world. And it's a shame they've fucking dropped the ball. But I may go
yeah.
see it, just as an excuse to see a 3D movie more than anything.
Uh, yeah, maybe it's good in 3D because and also these you can
And I
remember the
do like
Tron
the
game.
Tron world, so, you know.
Yeah, but the motorcycles when they
Even
leave
though we
a
never got an
trail,
ending to that fucking awesome cartoon, fucking cancelled before its time, that cartoon was fucking brilliant. Motherfucking
you
Disney.
you can remember the motorcycle leaves a trail behind, and the Tron game was that you have to outsmart your enemy with
Yeah,
the
dude.
trail that
I
you
can
leave
I can
behind.
remember the fucking actual game in arcades. I can remember that game in arcades, man. I fucking can, and
Yeah,
I was
and
shit
you
at
have
it.
and the problem with this new Tron Ares, you have also these traits that are left behind in the real world, by the way, but they never show how long they stay. These traits, traits that they
Yeah,
leave
but you
behind.
just take it for granted that they fucking disappear over time. That's just a given.
Oh, you mean like the Spider-Man web?
Yeah, whatever. It's just a given that it doesn't stay there forever. It only stays there for whatever the amount of time may be. That's just a given in the Tron universe. It doesn't stay there forever. Because that's fucking stupid.
But everything
Mind
what
you,
you see in the
everything in
movie,
Tron's fucking stupid, but...
no, but everything what you see in Tron Ares stays there forever
well, that's fucking stupid.
because they
Otherwise...
never show that it disappears. Never.
Well, I'll have to see the movie how they handle that particular issue.
Yeah, but
Because in your mind,
yes,
in the Tron universe, No, in Tron, it shows you. It only stays for a certain amount of time and then it goes. I remember now.
Yeah, yeah, but in the movie, this trail stays the whole time. It
Yeah, but
stays there on the trail.
right. Yeah, but has the camera moved with the action? Or is the camera just fixated on the light behind it? Which I highly doubt. I should imagine the camera's moved on along with the story.
No, sometimes it stays behind to show that, for example, another person with its motorcycle or trailer, whatever, avoids this wall that was built from this other trail.
Yeah, I would have to see it in context. I can't judge. I haven't seen it.
My problem is you never see in any scene that one of these trails ever disappears.
I don't.
It stays there.
I don't know. To be honest, I can't remember if you saw that in Legacy. I'm sure you probably did, but I can't remember.
I can't
Because the
remember that
action was
Legacy.
too fucking in Legacy.
Yeah, I can't remember that Legacy was that stupid, and yeah, but this is just.
I'll just have to see it. I'll have to see it in its own context. I'll have to look for myself. So I can't really comment.
So yeah, it's a scene
But
for
that seems
itself,
ridiculous to have the fucking the sheet of light or whatever to stay up permanently. That's no, because everybody who knows Tron knows that that isn't the case. It
Yeah, but
stays
as I
up
said,
for a certain amount of time, whatever that time may be. Nobody knows, but we all know it stays up for a while and then it goes. That's the Tron world.
yeah, and it's not just on the street. It's also in the air and so on. It's full of these trails that stay forever.
Yeah, I noticed they started adding that to the fucking sticks and the frisbees and everything in the trailer for this new, and it's like,
Yeah,
not everything's got these trails, guys, you know? Yeah, I
yeah,
noticed
yeah,
that was a bit like, what you doing with the fucking trail shit? I
yeah.
noticed that in the trailer, which was something I
Yeah,
was
it's
like, really?
annoying as fuck.
The
I can tell you.
discs do not have a fucking trail behind them.
Yeah.
I noticed that on the trailer, and that was, mind you, dude. Right, let's fucking rewind the time machine. When I first heard about this Tron Ares, the new Tron film, and it was going to be set in the real world, and that was years ago. I was like, really? The whole idea of Tron is to come on, it's the computer world all the fucking fans want.
Yeah.
We don't want to see Tron walking about fucking Manhattan. You know what I mean? It's like, this is not what we want. And that was
Yeah,
fucking
but
what? Jesus, it's got to be over 5 years ago when I read that.
yeah, but it's exactly what you get. You get a Tron
Oh, I
in
know.
the real world, and it's really
See, this is what
looks.
there's a lot of things putting me off this movie. I shouldn't have read them reviews. It's my own fault.
No, but you see that you see everything already in the trailer.
Yeah, but that's
All
all.
the
That's
scenes.
always the case, dude. They have to show you the fucking highlights in trailers anymore because you've got to keep these
Yeah.
kids. You've got to get these kids to look up from the phone. That's why they show you all the explosions and the sparkly bits and the blah blah blah. Because you're forgetting people are getting dumber.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see these permanent trails that never go away. You see in the
I'll have
trailer
to see
that
it if they never go away. I'll have to watch it for myself.
you see in the trailer that they cut a police car in half.
I've seen that bit, yeah, in the trailer.
And that's the only time this happens.
Pardon me?
In the whole movie.
I don't know.
And these trails are through the whole city, through the air, to everything.
Well, dude, like I say, when they were doing it off the fucking sticks and the discs, I was like, no, they don't do that in the world of Tron.
Yeah. But they only cut one
But,
car in
new
half.
movie, you can invent shit
Yeah.
in a new movie, so I'll give them a pass. But,
Yeah. And so normally you would have thousands or millions of death or dead people.
this is what I'm saying. That's
Which,
why it makes no sense. Because if them trails never go away, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? That's insane.
yeah, yeah, and as I said,
Well,
there
I'll
are
have to see the movie for myself.
on the streets and highways and whatever, but
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
have
make
just
sense.
this one car, just this one car from the trailer that got cut in half,
Well,
and
I'll
that's
have
it.
to see the entire scene. All I've seen is the car cutting. I haven't seen the scene as a whole.
No, that is the scene.
Well, there's got to be something to lead up to it. There's got to be. It doesn't just cut a car in half for no fucking reason. Surely the
Kind of.
film is not that incompetent.
No, kind of it does. Yeah, I was also expecting a little bit more because I knew this scene also from the trailer, and when it came in the movie, it was the scene. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to watch it for myself because you miss things. But
Yeah,
it's a modern movie, so I'm pretty much sure it probably isn't explained. Who gives a fuck?
it's that. It's
Just make sure there's an
yeah.
explosion every 20 seconds. Keep them TikTokers fucking going to the cinema.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Oh, God. What a shit world we live in. I've been
Yeah,
going
so I
over
watched.
time again.
Yeah, but I watched another movie. And have you seen The Black Phone?
Was that a horror movie from a few years back?
Yes, from 2022, I think.
I haven't seen it, but I can remember hearing good things about it at the time. But it's one of them movies I've completely forgot about until you just mentioned it.
Uh, I think I personally I watched it because we this week starts part two in the cinema.
Oh, it's got a sequel, has it? Ah, okay.
Yes, it got a sequel even.
Oh, so the first one
It
must have made
makes
a bit of money then.
yeah, because the not because it makes sense to make a sequel because
Well,
the
of course it
ending
doesn't. It's because it made money. That's why there was a sequel. It doesn't have to
because
make sense. It's show
because
business.
the ending of the first one doesn't allow for a sequel.
Oh, so it's like the Highlander.
No, I don't want to spoil it. I'm just saying
No, but I'm just
the
saying the Highlander should have had no reason to have any sequels, any spin-offs, any nothing. He got the ultimate
yes,
prize at the end. That was the end of that story. That's why I've never seen the
yes.
Highlander sequels, as you know.
Yeah, it's exactly like Highlander. It doesn't make any sense that there is a sequel.
Yep. God.
And I
Greed is a
personally,
powerful thing.
first off, it's a Blumhouse movie, which, and you know, I'm a big fan of Blumhouse
Dude, you've got to hand it to
production,
them, mate. They always turn a profit.
and
And they got
it's
recently bought out by some fucking bigger studio.
and also it's from a short, from a story or a book or from Joe Hill,
Oh yeah, King's fucking kid.
King's Kid, and it's complete garbage. If the original story is anything like the movie, then yes, I believe it's King's Kid. Yes, I see that he tries to be king by using a just a fantasy element as it fits
Yeah.
for him, for his
If
story.
if he wants to be better than his daddy, he needs to take up a serious drink and drugs habit.
Yeah, but uh,
Just like his pa did when he wrote Good
no,
Books.
no, the movie itself is competent shot or
Oh yeah, you can't knock
put
Blumhouse for what they
together.
do.
Yeah, but the story is so convenient. It has
Christ.
exactly it has fantasy elements, not just one,
Yeah.
but it has them exactly where they need them for the story, that the story can happen. The whole
Well, yeah,
and
that's a
constant,
movie, dude. A movie's got a movie.
yeah. But my problem is when you first off you have to when you use fantasy elements at all, you have to establish any kind of rules or not.
Oh yeah, of course you do. If it's competently written, yeah, the rules should be in place.
Yeah, but they aren't.
Well, that's just a shit script, then.
Yeah, yeah. You have some fantasy elements in there. Then you have some elements that really don't make sense or are believable, like someone
Dude,
in a black van abducting kids the whole time from the same school, and he just lives in the neighborhood,
there was plenty
and
of that
things
shit
like
going
that.
round in the 70s, dude.
Yes, but he has not
I'm
even
joking, of course.
he's not even hiding his car or something like that. It's kind of in front of the eyes of everybody, also from the police and so on. So you have really what you call it, suspension of disbelief or whatever.
Yeah.
You have this is really stretched beyond recognition.
Oh,
You
modern
have
movies, dude, again.
because
I'll be back in a moment.
yeah. Yeah, hi Cat. Hey, nice you could make it to the end of the stream. Just want to finish, and I just kept him a little bit longer for the stupid black phone, which I had to watch because I want to watch the second part. It's the only movie kind of that comes out, where I can talk about on my next stream, on the next German stream, and so I have to watch it. And now I remember why I avoided to watch it back then when it came out, the first one, because it was from Blumhouse, and I hate Blumhouse. And also a story by Joe Hill, yeah, Stephen King's kid, which I also can't stand. So yeah. Yeah. And yeah, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about this black phone thing latest on the Cubs Corner stream in 2 weeks. And yeah, but I can say so much. I think it's garbage. And what I've heard, the second part is even worse, but I haven't seen it yet, and yeah, can't wait to see that, really. Because it has such a stupid premise, second one, even more stupid than the first one. Yeah. Yeah, but
Take that thing back
yeah.
on. Oh, pardon me. Go
Are
on,
you
Cub,
back?
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you have these convenient elements in your story, these fantasy elements, then the story becomes boring. And when you don't establish any rules, any,
Like I said,
then
that's just a shit script, isn't it?
yeah. So this is the premise of this story. This is yet no spoiler, because the story is about
Spoil away, I'm
abducted.
sure I won't fucking watch it.
No, it's about abducted kids. it's a kid that gets abducted, put into a cellar, into a room, and wants to escape. And this is all in the trailer. This is the premise of the movie. The kids, this room has a telephone that is not
Ah, yeah,
plugged
yeah.
in,
Yeah, yeah.
and this
This is the trailer. I've seen it in the trailer for the first one, is it that? I think I can remember.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
this telephone rings, and when he talks to it, then he can speak with the boys, with the kids that got abducted before him, and they give him uh, uh, um, tips how to survive.
Right, yeah.
But they didn't. They died all. They died all before him.
So I wouldn't be listening to
And
their fucking tips then. Fucking hell. Yeah, go on.
yeah, but no, but the thing is, this is so convenient.
Of course,
This
it's
is
convenience.
this
It's a
is.
movie. A movie's got a movie.
But when I have a story like that, I really don't care. I really don't care because I don't see because the tips that they give this kid are really convenient. They,
Well,
they,
of
they
course
give
they
him
are.
even they tell him something like, yeah, he is now sleeping and you can go, you can escape, but you
Yes.
need the number for the lock for the
Dude,
locker, and they give him the number.
I can't believe you haven't figured this out yet. People are getting dumber, therefore, more and more exposition is in movies and TV shows. Well, TV shows, that's the nature of a TV show, is exposition. Because you've got to cram a lot of shit into an hour, but movies, fucking. It's fucking tell, don't show now.
So I can tell you, really, when I
Because
saw the
people are getting
movie,
dumber, and in the slightest bit of story, it'll confuse the average. You start doing character development, and you've lost half of your audience straight away.
yeah, yeah, but as I said, when I saw that, I thought, is this a joke? Is this supposed to be a satire or something like that? Because
It's just the low quality. The bar's so low in modern movies,
it's really the
especially things which do
premise.
the mainstream rounds. That's why I search elsewhere for a decent film.
Yeah. So when he gets this calls here from the other side or whatever, then of course you see as an audience, as the viewer, you see sometimes the dead corpses as ghosts, kind of. You can see them, but he can't. He just hears them. So this is for the visuals. I get that, but still, uh, instead of telling him directly what he can do to escape or whatever, he gets one call after another, and always in this form that the story can go on. And I don't know. This is the laziest
Dude, look at most modern
kind
movies.
of.
Most mainstream
Not even
fucking films.
no
Jesus.
no no, but not even Stephen King is that lazy, because really, this is also something what I'm criticizing from it, that this it monster whatsoever is kind of really convenient with its powers, with the things that it can do or can't do, or
Yeah.
how it can be defeated and things like that. Is everything very convenient in this story, and this is kind of like that, but much lazier,
Welcome to the
much
world of
lazier.
modern movies.
Yeah. So I'm not that. I'm not that sure that Stephen King's son is also should also be a famous writer, whatever. Um,
Bloody fucking nepotism.
yeah, because as I said, if the original story is, because I haven't read the original story and I'm not going to, because if she's anything like that with that premise, I really don't care for it. A stupid phone in the cellar, which can be heard by the abductor and also by the kid. I don't know.
I did buy some comics written by Joe Hill before I even knew who he was, and my mate goes to me, he goes, "Oh, Joe Hill, Stephen King's kid." I goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, that's Stephen King's lad." I didn't know at the time.
Yeah. Did you like the stories?
I can't remember, dude. It was years ago. Read them, put them in a box. That's it. Gone forever. Right, Cub, we've been
Yeah.
going on for fucking far too long again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's finish.
Right, so let's. Fucking hell, Jesus. Right, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this one up. It's good night from me.
Yeah. And bye from me.
And we'll see you all
And
soon.
yep. Oh, by the way, next week starts my Frankenstein retrospective series. I
Nice.
wanted to start it today, but I had to push it for a week. The schedule problems. But next week it starts, and then the next reviews are all the missing Frankenstein ones.
Okie dokie.
And it leads up to the new Frankenstein from Julian Vilton.
Ah, yes, yes. I doubt I'll care about the movie. Right,
Yeah,
so yeah.
seen-
And I might show a movie on the channel on Saturday. I don't know yet. Depends how I feel. Actually, no, I probably won't. It's my birthday on Saturday, so I might go out. But on the other hand, I might
Yeah.
not. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's going to happen on Saturday until Saturday. Right, so good night,
Yeah,
folks.
on Saturday you become DC. You become a new 52.
Aye, fuck me. If you told the teenage me that I'll never be 52, I would have laughed at you.
But you are still a year behind me, even with
well.
even with this year.
Only,
You're still a
only
year
an
behind.
age, dear boy. Right,
Yeah.
good night, folks.
Yeah, bye.